Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks. Somebody was needing some help with this, and when I finished, he was very excited. So I thought I would share with you a little bit different than the normal envelope tool on this particular case. Now, he sent me this silhouette of a sheep. I'm going to take my 3-point curve line and I'm going to start just kind of joining these leg joints because you cannot use this part of the envelope. So then we're just going to kind of draw some lines and give them a little bit of a curve to give it some character. You can either go the other way with a couple of them. And I'm not real happy with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this one and make it a little bit thicker because I don't want my P too thick. And you could either do this with your shape tool like I'm doing, or you could use the pick tool to probably be easier to take the pick tool. The only thing you need to make sure you get it long enough. So I'm going to hold down the shift key and bring those out. And maybe that's going to be good. Now, this sheep is 13 inches across. I want to make my nudge factor 15. And I'm going to fill that in. So then I have the 5. I'm going to go ahead and fill in these so I won't forget them later. Then you have the 5 for the 5 letters. I'm going to left click, right click, and I am going to group them together. And by doing that, now I can contour them all at the same time. I'm going to contour point 1 to the inside. Now, instead of breaking the contour part, I'm going to just nudge this down, and there's our new pieces. And you can see they got space between them. I'm going to left click, right click. My favorite font to use is, let me just show you here in a second, is Cooper Black. I don't know why. It looks good and it works all the time. Now I would suggest going up to object and break it apart, but I'd also suggest you go up to object and convert them to curves. Now I'm going to take my S and I'm going to open up the envelope docker, which is underneath effects, envelope, and I'm going to have it go into that shape. Doesn't look too bad. I'm going to shift select my shape and go EC. Put it right there. Take the H, put it right there. Shift select that space and go EC. Take my E, put it in there. Shift select my space, EC. We'll hope the P works out as well as everything else. Shift select the box and see how my E's look a little different, but I like it. Now, let's bring this P in. Shift select or select it. I don't like it. It looks terrible. So what I'm going to suggest to do, and I hope it works. Now I can't really remember how I did that. We've got too much going on here. So I'm going to use my 3-point curve line and just make a new fixture. But to make it new, I've got to fill it in. Now I'm going to left click, right click, pick my P. See, that looks a lot better. Now I'm going to shift select that and go EC. And then because I'm nudging the whole time, I can put it over there. Now I want that, I'm going to get rid of that red line. I'm going to left click, right click in red. And here you can do anything you wanted to with it. You got an envelope shape. The way to get rid of the envelope shape is to smart fill it And now you're not going to have an envelope shape. Well, you kind of do, but you're not being restricted. And we've already converted to a curve. And also, I could have reduced some of the nodes and quite possibly got a better, I'm just going to kind of extend this out. And there's a lot or little you can do with this. What I'm going to do is take my virtual segment delete key and I'm going to delete that. I really want that other line. So if I put my node down here, it should stop that line from leaking because I really want that line and I want that and I want that taken away. Look at that. It kind of resembles a P. Left click, right click. Then you can get rid of all, and you could play around with that quite a bit and get it to be better looking. But that doesn't it kind of look like, and I could have, man, there's just so much you could do. Let's take this part of the P, select all the nodes, just kind of move it over and let's make it smaller. So to do that, I'm going to have to go to object and break the curve apart to be able to get just that, what I'm going to use for an eyeball. Well, but then it kind of takes away from the P. Can't hardly grab it. You know, so maybe it's not really an eyeball, it's the P. Because you could put an eyeball. Let's just do that. Let's still make this the P. And let's draw an eyeball, kind of where his eye would be. Take the Smart Fill tool. Let's finally use black. Should have been using black the whole time. Doesn't that look pretty cool? And then take your boxes away. Those are your envelope forms. Remember we made, so we'll make these black. And I've been nudging the whole time. That's pretty cool. I like it. I'm so lucky that people ask me questions. See, and then you could change this up and make it kind of look like more your own and do whatever you want to with it. Anyway, I know it helped them because he's already said, but thank you for watching. Hope that helps somebody someday.